How's life? I don't know. It's alright. I've been dealing with some things like every human being and really didn't sleep much last night. I'm sorry. That's fine. I just think I need a little me time. I just think I need a little free time. A little break from the shows and the bus rides. Yeah. Last year I had a breakdown. Thoughts telling me I'm lost, getting too loud. Had to see a therapist and I found out something funny's going on up in my house. Yeah, started thinking maybe I should move out. You know, pack my car, take a new route. Clean up my yard, get the noose out. Hang up my heart, let it air out. I've been searching. What does that mean, Nate? I've been learning. Grabbing my keepsakes, leaving my burdens. Well, I brought a few with me. I'm not perfect. Looking at the view like this concerns me. Picking up the cues right, I'm quite nervous. Hate it when I lose sight, life gets blurry and things might hurt me. It's probably gonna be a long journey, but hey, it's worth it though. Cold world out there, kids, grab your coat. It's been a minute, I know, now I'm back to Rome. Looking for the antidote to crack the code. Pretty vivid, I admit it, I'm in classic mode. Don't need pity given to me, but I can't condone. Talking down to me, I'ma have to crack your nose for cracking jokes. I'm looking for the map, the hope, you see that? Been making a whole lot of changes. Wrote a song about that, you should play it. I get scared when I walk on these stages. I look at the crowd and see so many faces. Yeah, that's when I start to get anxious. That's when my thoughts can be dangerous. That's when I put on my makeup and drown in self-hatred. Forget what I'm saying and where the beat go? Oh, ain't that something? Drums came in, you ain't see that coming. Hands on my head, can't tell me nothing. Got a taste of the fame, it upon my stomach. Throw it back up like I don't want it. Wipe my face, clean up my vomit. OCD trying to push my buttons. I said don't touch it. Now y'all done it. I can be critical, never typical. Intricate with every syllable, I'm a criminal. Intimate but never political, pretty visual. Even if you hate it, I make you feel like you're in it though. You call me what you want, but never call me forgettable. Leave you deep in thought, I can never swim in the kiddie pool. Waited, I've been thinking the cinematic is beautiful. Man, I don't know if I'm making movies or music videos. Yeah, the sales can rise, doesn't mean much though when your health declines. See, we've all got something that we trapped inside that we try to suffocate, you know, hoping it dies. Try to hold it underwater, but it always survives. And it comes up out of nowhere like an evil surprise. Then it hovers over you to tell you millions of lies. You don't relate to that? Must not be as crazy as I am. The point I'm making is the mind is a powerful place, and what you feed it can affect you in a powerful way. It's pretty cool, right? Yeah, but it's not always safe. Just hang with me, this'll only take a moment, okay? Just think about it for a second. If you look at your face every day when you get up and think you'll never be great, you'll never be great. Not because you're not, but the hate will always find a way to cut you up and murder your faith. I've been developing, take a look at the benefits. Nothing to meddle with, I can never be delicate. My even relevant, that depends how you measure it. Take a measurement to back it up and give me the evidence. Pretty evident, dependable, can never be tentative. I'm a gentleman, depending on if I think you're genuine. Pretty elegant, but not afraid to tell you to get it. Grip proper etiquette, I keep it to myself when I celebrate, huh? It's that time again. Better grab your balloons and invite your friends. Seatbelts back on, yeah, strap them in. Look at me, everybody, I'm smiling big. On a road right now that I can't predict. Tell me tone that down, but I can't resist. Y'all know that sound, better raise your fist. The search begins, I'm back, so enjoy the trip, huh?
generations. Much can be learned from past generations. For past generations write history. They become history. The past may have already been written. But the future awaits a new generation.
Oh my God! It's SmackDown versus Raw!
If you smell what The Rock is cooking. The Rock says, The Rock says, The Rock says, The Rock.
They talk to me. You got your rules and your religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice that is my savior, hates to love and loves to hate. I have a voice that has the knowledge and the power to your fate. I hear voices crying, I see heroes dying, I taste blood that's drying, I feel tension rising.
Hello and welcome to the WWE Wrestling Talk Show with Reese Rock Jones and
Sean, as we bring you our pre-show to Survivor Series, which will take place at the time of this recording tomorrow on November the 22nd at the Amway Centre, once again due to COVID-19.
the Amway Centre inside the Thunderdome, and this will be the final pay-per-view to take place inside the Amway Centre, as in 2 weeks or so they will be moving the location of the Thunderdome to Tropicana Field.
In St. Petersburg, Florida, due to the start of the 2020-2021 NBA season.
But as we go to Survivor Series, and as you just heard, WWE is sticking to the theme of SmackDown vs. Raw.
Yes, once it's that time of year again.
So let's run through what we've got.
Yes.
On the pre-show, there will be a dual-branded Battle Royal with superstars from both SmackDown and Raw taking part.
As we would normally expect.
We have 2 traditional Survivor Series elimination matches, one for the men and one for the women.
We will start off with the men's Survivor Series elimination match.
Team Raw will feature its self-proclaimed captain AJ Styles, the bask in his glory Keith Lee, the Celtic Warrior Sheamus, Monster Man Braun Strowman, and the Bro of Riddle, aka Matt Riddle.
For Team SmackDown, that consists of Kevin Owens, Jey Uso, King Corbin. He's not the Messiah, he's a very naughty boy on Friday nights in Seth Rollins. And added to the men's Survivor Series team as of last night, at the time of this recording, former Mr. Money in the Bank, Otis.
When we look at these two teams side by side, despite there being a lot of friction on Team Raw, I say that they have the better team.
They do. So we see Team Raw potentially walking out with this match as the winner?
Potentially. Now, on the women's side, Team Raw, we have the women's tag team champions in Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, Lana, and a last-minute replacement of Lacey Evans and Peyton Royce, who replaced Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke.
Yes, on Team SmackDown, we have the EST of SmackDown Live, Bianca Belair, the Riot Squad of Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan, and as of last night's SmackDown, at the time of this recording, once again, Team SmackDown Women's Captain, Bayley, and Natalya.
What do we expect to happen here?
I think going into this match that maybe Team SmackDown on the women's side could pick up the victory because, as we've seen in recent weeks, Team Raw for the women isn't exactly getting along.
Well, neither is Team Raw for the men, but we do wonder whether Lana will say hello to table number 10.
Which seems to be a running gag at the moment.
Those are the two Survivor Series elimination matches.
Now we move on to champion versus champion matches at Survivor Series.
The United States champion on Raw, Bobby Lashley, will take on the Intercontinental champion on SmackDown, Sami Zayn.
Yes. I think going into this match that Bobby Lashley's got this win in the proverbial bag.
Well, if he's going to have the Hurt Business backing him up,
then yes. And then for the next match, we have Raw's Tag Team Champions, the New Day in Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, taking on the SmackDown Tag Team Champions of the Street Profits of Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford.
And to clarify any confusion which may be lingering as to, I thought the Street Profits were the Raw Tag Team Champions.
There's only one thing to blame for that.
The draft. Yes, because the day of the draft on SmackDown, the New Day won the SmackDown Tag Team titles, only to be drafted over to Raw. Then on the Raw day of the draft, the Street Profits were drafted over to SmackDown, so they switched the titles.
In a simple exchange.
This should be a very entertaining match, no matter who wins.
Yes, it should be.
Now, I might give the slight edge to the Street Profits.
Considering that they are...
Considering that they... I don't want to say are the better team, but they might benefit from the win more.
Yeah, very true.
Next we have the Women's Champion, the Raw Women's Champion, Asuka, taking on the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Sasha Banks.
Again, this is going to be a match that is going to be too close to call. However, you've got to quite understand what kind of shape is Sasha Banks in after she last night, in Sasha Banks, got attacked by Carmella.
Yes, and has been attacked by Carmella 3 weeks in a row. And you've got to question whether Carmella might actually try to get involved in this match.
Yes, that's a very good point there. So I think I'm going to go with the Raw Women's Champion, the Empress of Tomorrow.
Now, this next match, how do I say this? Had a last minute change.
To put it bluntly, yes.
Now, following Hell in a Cell, this match was advertised for 3 weeks as WWE Champion Randy Orton taking on Universal Champion Roman Reigns. However, that is no longer the case. Because this past Monday, on Monday Night Raw, as of the time of this recording, which would be the November 16th episode.
Yep, November 16th edition of Monday Night Raw.
Drew McIntyre took on Randy Orton in a rematch for the WWE Championship. Now, initially, Randy Orton tried to escape the match by getting himself counted out, only for Adam Pearce to come out and say the match wasn't going to end like that. And they did a no disqualification, no count out match. Then we get to the conclusion of the match. Randy Orton goes for the RKO. Drew McIntyre is like, not gonna happen, flings him into the ropes. Randy Orton eats a claymore. 1, 2, 3. Drew McIntyre is once again the WWE Champion.
Yes, so you heard us right. We have a new WWE Champion.
Which makes this match now WWE Champion Drew McIntyre taking on Universal Champion Roman Reigns. We should have seen this coming because on the November 13th episode of SmackDown, Drew McIntyre did make himself appear on that episode and had a confrontation with Roman Reigns, in which Roman Reigns basically said, get yourself one of these, referring to the title, and then we'll talk. So, Drew McIntyre did just this. Did just that.
Did just that, yeah.
Also, worth noting, this is a rematch from WrestleMania 35.
It is indeed correct.
In which then, Drew McIntyre picked up a victory.
So let us run you through the.
And in this instance, there are a few things to play at. One, you might think that Roman Reigns is going to get his win back, which is a very strong possibility. But then there's also a sneaky little bugger called Money in the Bank running round.
Yes, because it will be 10 years to the day since The Miz cashed in his contract.
Yes. And will that play effect? Sorry, did I say Drew McIntyre won at WrestleMania? No, Roman Reigns won at WrestleMania. So.
Yeah.
And will the Money in the Bank contract play a factor? Remember, the Money in the Bank contract is not set on a certain championship, so The Miz could cash in on either one.
It is completely up to The Miz which championship he wants to go for.
So, let's run through the match cards again. On the pre-show, there will be a Drew-branded Battle Royal.
On the first 5v5 Men's Survivor Series elimination match, we have Team Raw of AJ Styles, Keith Lee, Sheamus, Braun Strowman and Riddle taking on Team SmackDown of Kevin Owens, Jey Uso, King Corbin, Seth Rollins and Otis.
On the women's 5-on-5 elimination match, we have Team Raw of the women's tag team champions Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, Lana, Lacey Evans, and Peyton Royce, taking on Team SmackDown of Bianca Belair, Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, Bayley, and Natalya.
In the first Champion v Champion singles match, we have Raw's United States Champion and CEO of the Hurt Business, Bobby Lashley, taking on SmackDown's Intercontinental Champion, Sami Zayn.
We have the Raw Tag Team Champions of the New Day taking on the SmackDown Tag Team Champions of the Street Profits.
We have Raw Women's Champion, the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, taking on the SmackDown Women's Champion, the Boss, Sasha Banks.
And we have the WWE Champion on Raw, Drew McIntyre, taking on SmackDown's Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
Who will have Paul Heyman in his corner?
That does it for Survivor Series. Survivor Series will take place tomorrow night on the WWE Network from the Amway Center inside the WWE Thunderdome.
Hint at the time of this recording.
So, until next time, he's been... Oh yes, I forgot to mention. On top of Survivor Series, and the best of Raw taking on the best of SmackDown, tomorrow will also mark 30 years to the day of the debut of The Undertaker.
30 years strong.
And WWE are marking this as the final farewell to a dead man. I'll believe that when it actually happens.
Same, to be honest.
And are they literally going to use this as Undertaker's farewell, or are they going to use it to set something up to happen at WrestleMania?
Who knows?
Either way, it'll be nice to see him again. Of course, he has not been seen since he did the Boneyard match with AJ Styles at WrestleMania.
Yes, and it'll be very interesting to see how he looks since then.
So, that does it for Survivor Series. Join us next week where we will bring you our reactions to Survivor Series. Until then, this is Rock Jones, and he's been
Sean Randy Smith, and we will see you next week for our reactions to Survivor Series.